What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy Will Die Holla, back at it again. Um, this is day 2 of orientation at Prime. Uh, basically, today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, March 1st, 2016. So today's Tuesday, March 1st, 2016. Day 2 orientation. First off, I want to jump off in this video by saying, I don't normally do the video thing, but I briefly mentioned I briefly mentioned in the first video. Shout out to LaShawn Parks, who helped me decide to come to Prime. Shout out to Miss Montana DeLeon, who also contributed to me coming to Prime with these videos. Big ups to the people who do these videos, because these videos provide so much for if I don't know the number, I don't answer it. All right, so these videos provide so much info to people who potentially looking and starting their trucking career. So I have I have no other plans but for my career to take off and blossom. I plan on going full on for this trucking thing, but at the same time, I need to learn about the industry. So it's a lot of great people here. A lot of people here who will help you learn. If you're willing to talk to people that help you, learn more about this industry. So if you don't ask questions, you're not gonna learn. If you keep to yourself and stay in the corner quiet and you assume things, you're not gonna learn. I've heard that in the trucking industry, you're always learning. There's people that have been in the game for 10 years and they still learning new things. So keep your mind open. Stay focused to what you're here to do. If you're here to get your CDL, be here to get your CDL. And what do I mean by that is, you got guys that come to this place unprepared, like didn't even look into the book yet, because they thought when they got here that there was going to be a class about your permit. No, you come here with knowing as much knowledge that you can with your CDL. If you don't have, it doesn't matter. If you have your CDL, that's cool. If you don't have your CDL, that's the best route, because people who have their CDL, they're no longer transferring your CDL. So, like, if you have a CDL in another state, if you have a CDL permit, if you have a CDL permit, it's not transferable. You can't transfer it from another state if you have your permit. But if you have your CDL Class A, you can transfer it. If you have your CDL Class B, you just come here and upgrade to an A. You just got to take tanker and combination. You know what I mean? You just have to take the missing pieces. So basically, yesterday, as you guys already know, I arrived here on on Sunday afternoon. Yesterday was the first day of orientation. Yesterday we did physical, we did drug tests, we did a lot of waiting in line. We did the test where you see what division you qualified, the Apex training. We did what am I missing? We did a bunch of stuff. So you do a lot. You do a lot. I stated that in the video yesterday. Everything we did. What I didn't state was that CBTs. you have a certain deadline. I think you have until Thursday p.m. to have your CBTs in there, and like the C4 room, C4 closes at I'm sorry, the computer based learning, the training room with the computer based learning. If you don't know what CB4 is, because you're not gonna know what it is if you're not here. So that's it's called CB4. I'm sorry, not CB4, C4. C4 closes at 8 p.m. So if you don't have your computer based training in by p.m. by the time it closes on Thursday, then you pretty much screwed. If you have your own laptop, which I have my own laptop, brought my laptop, you can still access these trainings in your laptop. So you have ample time to do it. You don't even have to wait. You don't have to wait till the place closes, or do it before the place closes. You can do it in your room, whatever, and everything. But sometimes I go into the room to do. Go into C4 to do it. Sometimes I do it in the room. It just depends on, what kind of mood I'm in. If I'm feeling like being out there, then whatever. Sometimes I start one and then I do one and then I come back to the room, But I think I got 4 more left. But today, orientation day 2 was 7:30 a.m. roll call. Woke up at 5:45. They freaking called the room. 5:45, you get wake up call. Wake up call is 5:45. I ate a little breakfast. Went into the rent room. We did logging today. Learned about logging. So every day is a day you learn. You receive it. All of this stuff. All of this stuff. Your logs. Like I said, I'm not going to show you any of this because I don't know legal parameters, but I can show you what the book look like, whatever. After that, you go over after logging. You basically after that 7:30 class, you get out of there by like 9:00. Depending on what your group is, you can go to the DMV. But for me, I was in Group C. I had to go retake my permit over. What they do is, let me give you guys some advice. If you have your CDL permit, do not, I'm going to say it, do not, if you have it from another state besides Missouri, do not tell them that you have your CDL permit when they do roll call and they ask you, what do you have? Why? Is you get put, if you tell them you have your CDL permit, you get put in like a group you get put in a group with people who have their CDL permit, who get the worst times to go to the DMV. So do not tell them that. Because you can be put into a hard predicament where you're probably not going to fully get all your stuff until Wednesday, because you told them you had a CDL permit. They put you in Group D, which had, it might change, but Group D in my session, Group D had all the people with their CDLs and their CDL permits. It had them in it, and they had the simulator last night at 11. They got out of there at 11 p.m. last night. They had it from 8:30 to 11 p.m. Got out of there, had to be up by 7:30, which is not that bad. But then you got to think about, you need to study if you don't have your journey. Everybody wants to study. Everybody wants to study. Or you got things you want to do, depending on where you're from. If you're from the East Coast, 11 o'clock. If you want to call home, 11 o'clock over here is 12 o'clock at home. So you're going to miss your calls. It depends on where you're from. Like, I'm from New York. Where New York is an hour ahead of us over here. So, I have to be mindful to my peoples over there. Like, right now, it is 2:40 in New York, and right now is 1:40 here. So you got to keep that in mind as well. But do not tell them that you have a permit if you don't have one from Missouri. because the only thing that you can, if you have one in Missouri, if you're from Missouri and you have a permit, kudos to you. You're getting a Missouri license. That's good. But if you're from any other state, you cannot come in here with your permit. You have to do it all over. You have to do the test over. I came in here with a New York CDL permit. I had to do the test all over, which brings me back to day 2. So after all of that, you after your roll call ends at 9:00, you have the option to get on. If they let you out early, you have the option to get on. You have an option to get on the shuttle to DMV. If you miss that shuttle, you do have the option to go to Walmart, which is right there, and catch the number 2 bus, which drop you off at the DMV. You have that option. That's another option you have. You can do that. It costs $1.25 each way. $1.25 there, $1.25 back. Or you can take a cab, which is like $15. If you're a baller, take a cab. Whatever. That's your prerogative. But here's the thing. Even though you can do that, you won't be able to get your... You'll be able to take the test. You'll be able to get the test. You'll be able to take the test. And when you take the test, you'll get like this. This is my test. I passed general knowledge, combination, air brakes, and tank, what you need. So you'll get that once you pass your test. After you pass your test, you then have to go upstairs. And when you go upstairs, you have to get this put on your license to give you a license. And in order to give you a license, to get a license, you need your medical exam, you need your DOT form, you need the residency letter, and you need your birth certificate. They only give you the residency letter at a certain time. So if you leave right at 9:00, which some people did, they left at 9:00. If you leave at 9:00 in the morning, right, you're not getting the the letter of residency at 10:30 when they're giving them out. So therefore, you now have to take your test, come back, then get the letter of residency, then go back. Makes no sense. Why would I do all that? You know what I mean? Did it all done in one shot. So wait till 10:30, get your letter of residency. The next shuttle is at 11:00. Sit here, wait. I got on that shuttle. It was packed. Some people couldn't even get on the shuttle because everybody was going to the DMV. Some people couldn't even get on the shuttle. I got on the shuttle. We got there at like 11:10. When got on the computer, took my permit, passed, went upstairs. The whole process the whole process probably took me by what time is it? 1:40. So by 12:45, I was done. I'm waiting for the shuttle. We waiting for the shuttle for 15 minutes. Well, actually 25 minutes because the shuttle came at 1:10 because it left at 1 from the campus to bring people over there, and you get on that shuttle when it gets there to come back. So it got there like 1:10. Everything is out the way. Got it out the way. Once you go upstairs, you would then pay. Prime tells you to bring $55, $155. $100 is for orientation, for your PSD training, and then your permit. I don't know, everybody's is differently, but mine's cost the total that I had to pay was $54.25. That hence $55. So my total was $54.25. I had to pay $54.25 for my license to get switched over to a Missouri's license. And then what they do is two things happen. Two things happen once you do all of that. Once you do all of that, two things happen. Those two things are they will give you a temporary license. They will give you this is a temporarily driver's license. And they give you the temporary driver's license, and they give you temporarily CDL. Right? Now, your New York driver's license, it then becomes void. They stamp a void through there. They put a void through there. Your New York driver's license becomes void. So that's cool. So this ID is worth nothing to me right now. This is nada. But it's a good memory of I once was a New Yorker. Now I am a Missouri boy, apparently. But anyway. So after that, you come back. So basically, what I left out last night is that you got to get those CBTs done. I got like 4 left. I'm going to knock those out. Once I knock those out, I'm done. Remember, you get more time, and you have to pass the simulator tests. If you don't pass the simulator test, sorry for you. They're going to send you home. So you have to pass the simulator test, and in order to pass the simulator test, you got to spend more time in the simulator. We all hear that the simulator is nothing like the truck. I haven't been in the truck yet. I know because everybody tells me the simulator is nothing like the truck. It's only good for shifting, learning how to shift. Okay, but you have to pass the simulator, because if you don't pass the simulator, they're not going to put you in the truck. So you have to pass the simulator regardless to anything. So get the simulator done. And try to get as much time. And the only way to get as much time in the simulator is by having your permit. Today's day 2. I already have my Missouri learner's permit. I can spend much more time in the simulators now, besides my designated class for the day. So after my class, when they letting people in for more time, guess what I'm doing? More time in the simulator. Yes. I don't want to hold you up, guys. I'm up to 18 minutes on this video. That is my day 2 at Prime. If you have any questions, feel free, leave a comment. I'll definitely keep answer your comments. Once again, I'm not used to doing these videos, but I think this is a great idea and a great way to communicate to all the people who are interested in getting in trucking, or who always had a passion for trucks and want to do it. Get out here and do it, man. There's money in this. I haven't seen any money yet, but best believe I will. And best believe when I see that money, I'm going to show you the money. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you the money, and I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not here to recruit for anybody. I'm not here to do anything. I'm here to simply let you guys see, or let you guys know what goes on and what it's like to be here to do this. That's it. That's it. You can like me, you can hate me. I'm okay. I'm going to still do me, and I'm still going to thrive to do my best. Not going to bother me. But I'm going to provide those few people that do care about being into trucking. I'm going to be there and to provide them my experience here, so that they can be like, oh, okay, the real dude, this is just exactly what I, kind of want to know and want to hear about, So, boom. That's what I'm here for, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I got a 6 o'clock simulator class. Right now it is 1:50. I'm pretty much gonna go get some lunch to eat, and I'm gonna do these CBTs, and then I'm gonna lay back. I'm gonna relax. There's nothing else for me to do right now. If I can squeeze into the simulator right now, I'm gonna try to squeeze in the simulator right now, but I doubt it because they have classes going on. But deuces, guys. Stay tuned. Will Die Holla Trucker. I'm going to come up with some kind of trucker name, but I don't know yet. But Will Die Holla out.